Hello everybody and welcome back to Warlock and the Wife. Last video was us discussing your bad luck.
My bad luck.
If you watched the last video at the very end, you saw that she managed to land glitching through the level and then managed to die trying to take off again. Followed by, apologize for the phone there, followed by her getting back in the ship to repair it, and when she jumped out she fell through the level.
And started to drown.
Yeah.
However, I did not die.
We logged out quickly, hoping it would put her back by the ship, which it did. And then she was really frustrated, so I took her controller and I went and gathered the materials to fix the jump jets, figuring that was all we needed was the jump jets. Got the jump jets fixed, jumped back in, went to take off, and you can't take off without the boost drive or whatever it's called. So I figured I'd just jump back out. It would save, I'd load, and I'd be next to the ship like it happened last time. But I jumped out and landed on top of one of the underground tunnels. And when I logged out and back in, we were still in the ground on top of one of the underground tunnels. No way out. There doesn't seem to be a get me unstuck feature.
I swear I saw one.
Yeah, I swear I saw the term "I'm stuck"
Yeah.
somewhere at one point, but I couldn't find it. And
So if anyone knows where it is, let us know.
And we'll feel like idiots.
Yes. But at least we'll know where it is.
Yes. I spent a great deal of time looking up, trying to find a solution, how to get things fixed, how we could get her character back, and
Without losing my ship.
yes.
I did not want to die again.
So I couldn't find anything. I really couldn't. And I got frustrated and just YouTube was playing in the background, and I noticed some guy doing some terraforming with
His tool.
his grenade launcher. And I thought, hey, wait a minute. That could work. I mean, technically, if we could fire it, you could get it close enough, you could fire it, and she might drop through into the caverns, and it actually works. So if you find yourself dropped through the world and stuck where you can't get back into the actual world of the cave systems below, it's fairly inexpensive. Put a grenade tool on your Omni tool, and you can blast your way back into the actual world within a couple of shots. If you don't have the mats for that, I'm sorry, I have no idea what to tell you. Yeah, so it took about an hour and a half to get that all figured out.
So frustrating.
I wasn't able to play my game because I was trying to figure out how to deal with the week one glitches. They're going to happen. People are going to do things that weren't encountered during the testing. It's going to happen. You expect it. You should expect it. If you don't,
I don't.
Particularly a game this big, this ambitious, they're going to find a lot of them. It's a small team, so they're going to take a while to get fixed. You're just going to be careful and make sure you're paying attention to your restore states.
And loot and loot and loot, because if you have the materials on you, if you get stuck in those situations, you don't have to worry about it. Well, you do, but you have the materials on you.
You can fix it.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about my gaming and what I've been doing. My main focus right now has been learning the languages, learning to understand the species.
Yes.
And right now, I'm still dealing with the Gek, like the last video I did. But in this video, you'll see me hit 80 words learned, and I know 27 for the Corvax.
Just scanning rocks there?
Yeah, I scan things, and actually I was trying to scan a little plant there.
Sure.
Well, I already knew the rock. I already scanned that rock.
And then you scanned the rock before that, too.
Yes, I scan rocks on occasion. I do like having credits, thank you. Hence why I've got over 500,000, and you've got, what, 20,000?
I had to use them all to get
I've got a
stuck.
more upgrade suit than you, too. I've spent more than you.
I've had worse luck than you.
Yeah, that's what it is, right? It has no idea with the fact, nothing to do with the fact you can't game. Anyway, so I've got clips here of me pretty much showing you what I've been doing. I've been moving from planet to planet. When I get bored of one planet, I move on to the next. But I find one of those little
Monolith
scanner things.
thingies? Oh, okay.
I have it notify me of a monolith. I jump in my ship. I travel over the monolith. I learn anywhere between 2 and... Sorry about the phone there. It happened last video, too. I think that one's yours, though.
No, this was the same video, but 2 different phones.
You sure it wasn't your... That was the last video that happened, too. We had some phone noises.
I don't think so.
Anyway, I jump over the monolith, and I'm actually rather proud of some of the flying. I think it's this stuff I do right here, where I land on this really small space.
Not through the earth.
I think this is a monolith, so it's not this one. It's when I do the plaque. But I collect the words there, and then I activate the monolith and hope to not screw up. I don't think I screwed up this time.
Can you screw up so bad that they'll attack you?
I don't know. I know you can piss off a faction bad enough that apparently they'll attack you. I haven't done it yet. I have no intention of trying it.
No.
I spent a great deal of time getting to know the Gek. I would much rather go back and learn the Korvax.
Korvax?
What is it? Korvax something. Conglomeracy or something like that? I don't know. I didn't spend as much time learning with them. What I have learned about the Gek is that they are one of the original species in the galaxy we're in. One of the first. And they're very warlike until the Atlas and its guardians showed up.
Do we know what the Atlas is yet?
I have not learned enough. I've learned a few Atlas words, though.
Have you?
Yeah, I don't know if it's just when you do certain monoliths and you get things right, you have to teach you Atlas words or what. But Atlas apparently has its own language. As you can see, I've got a few words there. The thing that's really frustrating for me is that I have like 60 Gek words known, and a lot of the time I get like just 2 things in the sentence, and it doesn't help. Like, I've learned 60 words. I've put in quite a few hours learning words, and all the words I've learned are like, oh, let's learn about the phosphorescence. That's a great word to learn English. No, not literally, but if you were to learn English, and then the first thing you learned was phosphorescence and verisimilitude.
Oh, yeah.
Those don't come up in conversation very often, so you're never going to understand English.
You want to know where the bathroom is?
That's something you should learn in every language. Where is the bathroom? Because it's one of the few things you can't motion for politely.
Yes, that's so true.
Anyway, there we go. 80 words. I learned 80 words total. That's between the Korvax and the Gek, and 1 or 2 from Atlas. But, yeah.
You do have a lot more slots than I do.
That's my ship.
Yeah.
That's a good ship. I found my first planet.
I found a ship that I want to buy, but I don't have the money for it, obviously. It's a pink ship and it has a lot of slots. I could store a lot of inventory on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what matters most?
Yes. I don't know how to get back to where I found it, but...
Well, I mean, you can just hang out at the space stations and lots of ships come and go.
It's probably the space station, yeah.
Anyway, so when I'm just new to a planet, this is me going to a very similar planet. Just fly around until I find something that's going to have that little orange beak in there.
Yes.
And then I land myself as close as I can manage. I still haven't figured out the whole landing thing. As you can see, I don't land terribly close to anything.
It's pretty close.
I know a lot of places have these great little landing pads. I'm like
I haven't
two
hit
for
one
30.
yet.
I'm like 2 for 30, I swear. I do whatever's at the base. I'm going to run around, do a couple of little things, loot, get blueprints, try to figure out whatever the hell this blue crystal is. This is the first time I've seen it. I haven't seen it since.
That's the stuff I'm looking for on my game. I need some of that to upgrade stuff.
Okay, if you say so. And I'm always on the lookout for plutonium. The planet I'm on right now is kind of plutonium poor. So those jump jets are getting very expensive every time I take off. It's it's not great. But I've found a lot of emerald on this planet, so I'm making a great deal of money. That's I don't know how useful that's gonna be later on.
Having money, it's gonna be very useful.
Yeah, I don't know what you can spend it on.
New ship.
I like my ship. I'm hoping you can upgrade your ship somewhere. I'm hoping I've just missed something entirely.
Yeah.
Maybe once I get that Atlas V1 card or whatever it is, I'll be able to get into that part of the space station.
Do we know what that is? Have you heard anything on it? I haven't looked anything up.
I'm not looking
to.
anything up. I'm just trying. Oh, I found a random large creature when I came out. Like, oh, that guy's
looks like a gorilla, like a green gorilla.
If he's that big from that distance, I didn't want to go over and see what he actually.
Oh, he's probably friendly.
You can do that with your creatures.
No, I'm getting attacked right now by these
little brain bug
spider thingies. Yeah.
Spider brain bugs. Yeah,
of course, I didn't have one of those.
Bolt casters.
Yeah, I only had my mining tool, which
didn't scare them.
No. It wouldn't kill them either. That's why I didn't think that you could kill them with the mining tools.
They're fairly tough, those little buggers. I watched you shoot them. I'm like, they should be dead by now, but they're not. Yeah, I'm saying a lot today.
Are you?
A lot.
I haven't noticed.
Do I often say that?
I haven't noticed.
No, you have to start listening to me.
I'll just start listening to you. Yeah, okay. Just kidding.
Ouch. Thought you loved me. Thought you married me because you...
Because I listen?
That's probably why you married me. You don't listen very well, so you missed all the things that would have been true, deal breaker. I didn't hear it.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you found me ESO? We're good. Let's get married. I'll never listen to you again.
I'm so glad you got me started on that game, and this game, actually.
Actually, I think we just missed... Nope. No, that's not the cool landing. I think we may have talked over it and not even noticed.
The cool landing?
That one where it was on that little tiny outcropping of rock in the middle of nowhere. I'm pretty sure we missed it.
I don't think we have. And if we have... I don't know what to say.
If we have, well, we're not going back at this point. We've already recorded over it. Yeah. See? Doing it. Damn, that's gonna annoy the heck out of me the next few videos we make.
Saying
Every time I say I'm gonna be, what am I doing? Why have I got a southern kind of George Bush imitation accent going? I don't know.
We should count how many times you say
I would rather not.
I probably say more than you do.
No, I've been listening to you because I just noticed myself doing it and you're not doing it. Anyway. The game's been going great.
Yes. Yes, today it has been going great.
Well, we had one hiccup. It was being a
hiccups.
huge hiccup. I think of it as the same.
It was like the
hiccup.
only 2 hours.
No, here's that landing. So I'm really proud of this because I suck at landing my ship. I just came in here, the tiny little space, not a lot of room. Managed to nail the landing. Normally I would just come short or miss entirely. And just the tiny little space. I don't know what oh yeah, I'm clearing out space just in case it gives me a item randomly. Always have space when you're interacting with these monoliths and whatnot. The angle I got was not great because of the fact that I managed to make my landing though. You can just kind of see the front of the ship and it just takes up all that space. The shots are normally pretty epic looking. I didn't see any amazing vistas on this planet actually. The last vistas, like landscapes.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful stills and shots I could snag. The last couple planets, particularly the moon I was on, that was a dark moon with mostly dark purples and blacks and little bits of red cropping through.
It's pretty.
And just the sun and the planets in the sky were just, when you got them right, were just gorgeous. I've got probably 40 screenshots.
I have a lot of screenshots too. The first planet I was on, very pretty. The planet I am on now is acid rain all the time and a bunch of rock and those creatures that attack you. Not very pretty.
This is probably the most exciting thing that has happened to me in the game.
You're getting attacked?
So far. No. What I get when I manage to break through the... I'm not very good with the bolt caster yet. When I managed to make it through the door. I don't know why there was only the one. Last couple times I've broken through areas, there's always been like 4 of those things. Guardians or whatever they're called. I'm sure someone will correct me on that.
I just figured out you can do this.
Then when I got inside, I usually screw up, which is probably why I'm so excited about the fact that I got this particular piece of technology now. But I get the ability to make my suspension fluid, which means I can now make warp core cells, warp fuel, from the ground up.
Very cool.
Well, that'll be it for today. We will catch you guys in the next video, which will hopefully be very soon.
Yep.
From the Warlock, have yourselves a great night.
From the wife, too. Have a good night.
Later on. That was for you, Rhonda.
Thank you.